Music, is it kind of loud? Because I don't remember what volume I usually keep it at. I don't really know. Hello? Oh, you are being spoiled today. It got so much brighter since I set the... How did this happen? That's better. Hello, welcome everybody. I uploaded a video on my second channel today. And I'm not supposed to be live today, but I was bored. Hello. It's a little loud. The music's a little bit loud. How about there? Is that better? I can't hear it because I'm not wearing my headphones. I'm just here sitting. I'm just here sitting without the headphones in, and the music's more for you. The experience is for you more than it is for me. I'm doing so many things today because I started so early this morning. I woke up at 9 a.m. That is so early for me. I did like 3 loads of laundry, which I'm about to go do 2 more. I don't know how I have this many. I separate probably too many things. I have like 5 separate loads of laundry that I do every time I do laundry because I separate so much stuff. 4. I do 4. I do lights and darks, and I do undies, and I do towels. Those are all separate loads. Maybe that's overkill. I don't really know. This is what my mom told me to do. And I've been doing it that way ever since I dormed at college and had to do my laundry. Actually, that's not true. At college, I definitely tossed everything in the same load. Because in college, when you're using shared laundry on your floor, you're not about to make multiple trips. You want to know, I used to combine underwear and towels. And the only reason I stopped is when me and Megan started living together, she told me that you're not supposed to do that because towels will break down the material of underwear. And I don't know where she heard that from, but I took her word as gospel and I started to separate those as well because I was like, underwear are expensive and I will not be having my towels eating those. Is it a banjo in the background? You bet it is. And I'm gonna learn some things on it. I'm real excited. Anyway, I was having a very productive morning, and then I filmed a brand deal that I'm gonna be doing later this in like a week. Later this week. Next week? Is Saturday the end of the week to you, or is Sunday the end of the week to you? Sunday's the beginning of the week to me. Mickey, thank you for subscribing. Aslick, thank you for subscribing. Hello, dudes. I should probably wait until this moment. This is the moment when I think actual Twitch notifications go out and there's like a little wave of hellos 4 minutes later. Because you've already missed so much of the story. There is no story. It was mostly having a productive morning. Filmed a bunch of stuff while I was sat here getting ready to film the brand deal. I was like, well, I'm going to sit here and do my makeup. Actually, I do my makeup down there on the floor in front of the mirror, but I decided to do it here and film a everyday makeup routine video. And then immediately after, I was like, it's my day off. I'm not streaming today. Might as well just edit this now. And because it's a really quick 30-minute, it took me 30 minutes to do my makeup, cut that down into a 10-minute video. I don't edit as heavily on my second channel videos where it's a makeup routine. That was done in like an hour, so I uploaded it right away. And then I was sitting here like, want to do more. And now I'm live, even though it's Saturday and I don't usually stream on Saturday. And this doesn't mean that I'm going to not be here also tomorrow and every other day after for the rest of the week, except for Wednesdays, because I usually don't do Wednesdays, but I wanted to do bonus stream. I took a lot of days off. This might also be me avoiding a separate video I'm supposed to edit, which is the one for later this week with the brand duel in it. And it's also my hardcore Minecraft video, which has like 5 to 6 hours of footage I have to go through. So that's maybe something I should have been doing now instead of streaming. Stick to my schedule, but I didn't feel like it. Katie Boogo, thank you for the Prime. Black Clouds, thank you for the Prime. Shannon Rachel, thank you for 19 months. Jojo Sanchez, thank you for a year. Minga, thank you for the Prime. Yeah, I feel like I still need to sit on something. I feel like I still sit too low. I am very happy that this ended up working out in a nice spot. I also need to hang, I have a thing to hang him, and I think I'm gonna hang him like here. I just don't know how he'll look hung where my rainbow is, but I have a thing to hang him on the wall. Catalyst's Cradle, thank you for the year. Thank you so much. Is your sweatshirt new? You bet it is. Got it in New York, USA. It's a large. It's an extra large, actually. I bought a nice new sweatshirt. I told a little mini story in the makeup routine video about how I'm challenging myself lately. And, well, I say lately, I decided this yesterday. And I've been trying to do it for like the last month, but I'm weak when it comes to buying things online. But I'm trying to challenge myself where I'm not buying any of the things. I have so many things on my Amazon wish list and I'm just waiting till I feel like enough time has gone by that I didn't buy anything that I didn't absolutely need, wasn't a necessity. And I'm really spreading out the things that I buy. Be a little bit better with my saving and spending. And so I'm seeing how long I can go without buying things I don't need, like clothes. There's a cabinet that you kind of really need for furniture because it's the absolute last piece of furniture I need. And I'm waiting till like next month to feel especially good about the money I'm spending on it because it's going to be an expensive one, sadly. Amber, thank you for gifting 5 subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. And also just I have this need to buy little knickknacks to put on shelves. Shelves I don't have room on. I want to buy a record player and a bunch of records, but I'm really spacing out when I buy things. And honestly, I'm chilling so hard just with what I got. I'm also looking at all the clothes that I have. I have a real bad clothes problem of needing to buy new clothes very frequently, especially to be able to get myself dressed in a way that I feel good. I'll wear things and then I'm like, I can't wear that one ever again. We're done with him now. I need a new thing. I'm trying to be better about that. I have such a stocked closet of clothes I don't wear. So I'm waiting longer to buy new clothes. And eventually I wait long enough where I'm like, I find myself going back to older pieces of clothes that I haven't looked at in a while. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe I had this the whole time. And I've been buying new clothes instead of just looking at what I already owned. I still have way too much in my closet. I'm being such a good adult. I have too much in my closet too that I probably should. I'm going to do my trying everything on in my closet for my second channel. I don't know why that one's taking me as long as it is. I think it's because the idea of going through that entire closet and putting on each of those pieces of clothes one at a time and then also having to take them each off. That took a long time to do the first time I filmed trying on everything in my closet. And that was a smaller closet. So I'm procrastinating that one too. What kind of videos do you plan on posting on your other YouTube account? Makeup, clothes, thrift shopping vlogs, which will be me going in the store, buying the clothes, coming back out, going into my car, and then vlogging alone in my car where no one can see me. Andrew, thank you for the 2,000 bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyway, also makeup. I'm just sticking with, I have like a bin. I did a video on my second channel a year or two ago going through that bin, and that bin has refilled with makeup I don't touch. And so I'm gonna try and go through all the things in there as long as they're still good. until I buy a new one, because I'm realizing I have a bunch of things of powder for no reason. Why do I keep buying powder? I think all of them are the wrong color. I don't know what to do with the makeup that I buy that is the wrong color and I didn't return in time. Low-key, actually, I do know what to do with it. I just need to do a little bit of research, and I will do it. You can donate untouched, unopened, unused makeup to women's shelters. So I'm probably going to find one of those. Because at least then it's not going to waste. Because I definitely bought a powder that's way too dark for me, and I didn't return it. I am a serial not returner. Which is why I need to be more mindful of when I buy a thing, because if I know I'm not going to be returning it, it better be worth it. It better be without a doubt going to be worth it. I kind of want to make a coffee and we can have a little coffee date. I kind of want to do that. Serial not returner. Because I'm buying all my things online, right? Even my groceries are about to arrive within the hour because I don't go outside as much anymore. I like going for walks, but I don't like going places with people as much. You know, there's a pandemic. So I'm not about, if I'm already buying the clothes online in the first place because I don't want to go to the store, I'm especially not going to go to the store to return a thing. No. That's how I ended up having too much clothes that did end up all getting donated. And I just don't need to be buying all these clothes in the first place. And I'm going to be responsible soon. I hope. Solo Sid, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Do you have any tips on self-confidence? I'm still always working on it because I'm not always the best at it. One thing that is a good important reminder, it's okay if you're not where you want to be in terms of, you know, how you feel about yourself. However, even though you're not there yet, every day you're working towards it, and you still, right now, right where you're at, deserve to feel love for yourself and be respectful and nice to yourself. Go look in the mirror and say, hey, you look just fine. Don't do the thing that I used to do, which is look in the mirror and be like, damn, bitch, you walking around like that? I don't do that anymore. It's not nice. Don't be mean to yourself in the mirror. It's too easy, and it's funny, I think, but also, it hurts. In a deeper way than you can imagine. Can you do hair on your second channel? I'm not a hair person. I don't know how to do hair. I didn't do it today. I also I have like this weird cowlick happening in the back of my hair and I didn't notice until after I filmed the whole makeup video and I was like, I'm not gonna redo it. Black Steel, thank you for gifting 2 subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. For the gifted sub. This is like my natural curl on second day. That just kind of is. My hair hasn't been as curly as it has been before. I was getting like a real healthy curl out of my, I was getting a really healthy curl out of my hair for a while. Then I went and bleached the bottom half and it's still healthy. It's just, you know, on the little bit drier end. Still curls, just not quite the same as the brown part curls. And it's kind of weird right now, I don't know. But I'm digging it. It's a vibe. It's just not, my curls were popping for a little bit there. Syrup? Why are we talking about syrup? Oh, what? Everyone's just saying syrup. I have a question to everyone in chat. Is honey a sauce or a syrup? Do you want to know how isn't it defined as meat? This is a thing. Hold on. It's like classified because it's an animal product, but it doesn't make any sense. But is it the, who classifies? It's classified. I read this on Tumblr, so I don't really. Maybe someone made it up and I just read it on Tumblr. But I'm pretty sure. What is who's the person that makes these declarations? Like the FDA? It's classified as meat, I think. I don't know how to Google this except for honey is meat. Is honey meat? Oh yeah. The US FDA classifies honey as raw meat. Oh, it's a myth! Oh my god! Well, you know what they do define it as is a syrup, though, actually. Damn it! I read something on Tumblr and just believed it. This is a lesson in don't just read something online and assume it's true. Anywhere, ever. It just seemed really believable, because they also said that a pizza is a vegetable, like a serving of vegetable. A tomato's not even a vegetable in the first place. First of all, it's a fruit. Second of all, vegetables aren't real. But we're not going to go down that rabbit hole again because I've done it too many times. And I've blown too many minds. Meat syrup. Please don't ever call honey meat syrup again. I used to hate honey. I kind of like it now. When I got really sick in the UK, eating spoonfuls of honey every hour was the only way that I survived. And now I like honey. And it's good, and the bees don't mind it. They're real chill about it. It's a good kind of a process. Why are we not supposed to stream today? Because it's Saturday, and I don't stream on Saturdays. My schedule is every day except Saturdays and Wednesdays, but I was bored. Honey on onion rings. I have never heard of that. What does honey do for you when you're sick? It was just like I had a razor sharp, painful sore throat, and it just every hour I was straight out of the bottle. Just it hurt. It was like if you've ever had strep. It wasn't quite as bad as that, but when you have strep, swallowing feels like you're swallowing shards of glass. It was almost that bad, and I just needed honey. Where was that one Tuesday when I was dead? Well, now you know. Scott was making me tea, and he bought me my whole own container of honey because he saw me just squirting the honey directly into my mouth. Why waste a spoon? That's where it's going. So he bought me my whole own container, and I did, in a matter of days, finish that as well. How bad is honey for you? How bad is it that I ate a whole container of honey in like 4 days? What are the consequences of doing that? Is it high in fat? What would happen? What would happen if you had too much honey? It's like kind of good for you, right? Is there sugar in it? Oh, there must be. Oh, the sugar. Oh, no. But it's fine. I lived. It's fine. I'm probably fine. You become a bee. Imagine you have enough honey, you just become a bee. Spooky Brains, thank you for being sub for 23 months. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. You're a bee now. Let's talk about the Futurama bee episode. Let's not actually, because that's one of the ones that definitely makes me cry. If you don't know the bee episode, maybe give it a watch. Futurama's a really, really good show, too. Why are we talking about honey? I don't remember where it started. Somebody asked if it was a syrup or a sauce. The FDA says it's a syrup, was the moral of the story, and it's not a raw meat. Cool. It is not a sauce. If anything, I don't really know. It's not meat syrup. It's not meat syrup. We're not going to call it meat syrup. Oh my god, I could be the queen bee. I could be. How do you guys say syrup? Because I just saw someone type it the way that I say it. Do you say, write it out phonetically, do you say syrup or syrup? And if you say syrup, you're wrong. So many of you say it. Oh no, it's syrup. Honey mustard is a sauce. Oh, so many people in here say syrup. And why? Is that an East Coast thing? Is it well, also, is this another country thing? Like, what countries are you from? We're not going to get any more narrower than that. Just what country are you from and which one do you say? I'm Canadian, we invented it. She says syrup. That's wrong. That's incorrect. Yeah, I was like, this is definitely not just an East Coast, West Coast American thing. This is a worldwide thing. And it sounds like most of you are saying syrup. And also half of the United States says syrup, and I say syrup. Do you want to know how I say it? I say mirror when I'm talking about the mirror. Mirror. Oh, that one's been confusing for people who are hearing me talking about looking in the mirror, and they were like, what? Mirror? Mirror? Like a meerkat? That's the only word that I'll accept I say incorrectly. When I was being shamed by Megan for saying cauliflower, I wasn't having it. That's how my mama says it. I actually don't know of anyone else who says it that way, but it's not incorrect. It's cauliflower. I will accept that mirror is wrong, though. Horror as horror? I say horror. Horror. Oh, no. I do it, too. But at least I don't say horror. Horror. Or what's the other one? Horrible. I say horrible. But my mom says horrible, so I don't really know where I got mine from. But I really emphasize the cauliflower for some reason. It I don't know. And then I think Megan says cauliflower? I say cauliflower. And then somebody else in our group, maybe it was Joey or Mika, says cauliflower, which is different. Cauli or cauliflower. It's cauliflower. I think I say it cute and you can't stop me. Never heard of cauliflower before. It's not just me, I swear. My mom said it too. And she must have got it from someone. It's Brussels sprouts, not Brussels. Is that a joke? Because you spelled it the same both ways. That must be a joke that I don't get. That's probably a joke I'm not in on. Do your British friends ever make fun of you for the way that you say things? You know what? Not too much as an American, but they do make fun of how I say it specifically if it's with an accent. Because sometimes I'm all worked up with whatever I'm talking about, and I get a little bit Jersey on them, and then I get made fun of. Actually, I do get made fun of. Wilbur makes fun of me for like how I pronounce things. Because British people don't say like ER at the end of words. They kind of do like a little A, a little aw. And when I say something like a really American, we are going to the grocery store, he makes fun of me. But I go a little bit Jersey. I don't have that much of a Jersey accent. I just do aw sound a little bit extra sometimes. And also when I get going with the New York accent, when I'm talking about my roommates, two of them are rats. We eat pizza for dinner every night. Then I really just want to keep going. We don't say Joyzy though. That's not even a real thing that anyone in this entire state says. This state. I don't live there. I'm not there currently. Do you have any other pets other than Starlord? My family has a dog, Shadow. But speaking of Star, it looks like she literally crashed like a falling star into the blanket. That's her head is the part that's buried, and the rest of her is out. What's going on in there? Oh, she's purring. She like failed at burying herself. It looks like she just kept pushing forward and she didn't get underneath the blanket. She just kind of rocket shipped into it. Elizy, thank you for the Prime. Monkey Fighting Snakes, thank you for the Prime. Unworthy Recruit, thank you for being a tier 3. Thanks for subscribing, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. She has been so happy since I came home. She cuddled with me so good the first night I came home. It was so sweet. We just had a little girls' night. I stayed in bed with her. I was watching TikToks and she was doing her little purring making bread thing. Kind of clawed up my leg a little bit because I didn't want to move it because she usually doesn't make bread on me, just next to me on this blanket. But if I put the blanket on me, then she's making bread on me. But then it hurts kind of. No one ever talks about how when they make bread on you, it hurts. But it was really sweet. And I was like playing little music. I had all my low lights. I lit a candle. I'm getting into lighting candles now. I took a bath a while ago. I'm taking baths now. I bought a bunch of bath bombs at Lush. My bot chat had been asking me what kind they were, and I never answered because I didn't know. I didn't know what they were anymore. I went to the sensitive skin section and bought every one of them that they had listed because I don't want to take the risk. I think it would have been fine if I didn't get the sensitive skin ones, but I just didn't want to deal with being wrong. Where am I going with this? Oh, and I lit every candle I had in this house. I brought into the bathroom. I lit because one thing about this house that I like in sometimes and I don't like in other times, all of the lights in the ceiling, and they're kind of built in, so they're not a light I could change the light bulb in, are really, really, really bright white daylight bulbs. So during the day, it's bright enough in here. I don't have any lights on. I don't have any lights on in my living room. There's plenty of sunlight. And then when it starts getting dark, I only put on my lamps. And that's usually fine. But the bathroom, I don't have a lamp in my bathroom. So it's the overhead light or nothing. And that light is just too bright when I'm trying to take a nice low lit little bath. But one candle's not enough to light the room up. It's still a little bit too dark. I'm a little bit too scared. So I brought 6 candles in there and I lit them all. And it was lovely. And I put a bath bomb in the tub. And then I learned that they're like not honestly really that great for you. Because they can get, you might get irritated in some places from them. But I was fine. I have 2 more bath bombs too, just waiting for me. You should get sunset light for the bath. Ooh, that's a good idea. Because like, who keeps the lamp in the bathroom? But the lighting in there is just way too bright and harsh. The way you explained that. You knew what I meant though, and that's all that you need. My job is done here. I'm gonna take a bath tonight. Ooh, I think I'm gonna take a bath tonight. I'm gonna light all 6 of my candles. You know what else I could bring in there, which would be fun, but it kind of would be a pain in the butt to undo it, is I have these on my desk, just kind of curled and tossed around all my little desk items. Could put that in the bathroom, but I'd have to untangle it from my desk, and I'd be better off buying another set just to keep in the bathroom. I'm gonna buy another set to keep in the bathroom. Where do you even buy these? Where'd I get these from? I don't know where I got these from. Also, if I could get them battery packed so I wouldn't have to plug them in the wall, that'd be even better, I think. All you need is some Zen music playing. Dude, I used to have a bathtub tray too, but it didn't work on this tub. It only really works on a tub that's kind of freestanding away from any walls. Why did I buy this one? It didn't work for any tub I had. This is the problem I had with buying things. This is why I'm done. But I kind of want to get another one that can maybe work on this tub. So I can have my little phone going. I have a little cup holder. I got a little radio in there. Yeah. Do you miss Empire's SMP? I do! I miss my character, and I'm gonna keep missing her because Empire Season 2 is gonna have new ones. But I'm really excited to get to keep telling her story in other ways. Little single-player series I plan to do. She'll be at the beginning. I'll spend nothing ever. I love fairy lights. Well, I haven't bought them yet. I'm probably gonna put them on my Amazon wishlist. Wait a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks until I forget that was the thing I even wanted. And I'll be like, yeah, I didn't really need it after all, I guess. And if after 3 weeks, I'm like, I still kind of really want to do that, then I'll buy them. And I waited long enough and I worked hard those 3 weeks. And then I will buy my fairy lights. I might buy them. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to buy them tonight. I was supposed to say I'm going to buy them tonight, but my 6 candles is enough. It'll be cool, but that's fine. Can I write a short story about Shrub Story? Sure. I can't promise you it will become automatic canon, but if it's like a fan fiction you're writing about the character, dude, please do, and then link it to me on Twitter. If you go to Walmart, you can check the light section. I definitely got one. I definitely got a Walmart. I can go visit. I don't know where I got these ones from. I might just go on Amazon. I have a whole wish list. That is the wish list I give to my family whenever it's my birthday or Christmas, so I'm not buying those things because I need to have things to give them, because I don't know what to ask for ever. So it's better that I don't buy the things on this list. However, they're so cute. Can I show you some of the things that like I'm really making myself wait to buy until I feel, especially some of these are a little expensive, but gosh, are they nice things. MP Leander, thank you for subscribing. The Spider Panda, thank you for subscribing. And It's a Bee, thank you for the Prime. Yeah, it's Charisma, thank you for the year. Did I say that before? Jeb, hey! When we're shredding on the banjo. So soon. I'm going to learn literally my subathon at the end of this month. Part of the goal is that if we hit it, I'm going to pick that bad boy up and I'm going to learn Riptide right here live on stream. Hopefully. I'm going to try to. It's the easiest thing that my chat told me you can learn on a ukulele. It's a banjo lele, by the way. It's not just straight up a banjo. Also, welcome Raiders. Welcome dudes. Thank you so much for joining. The most underrated of an instrument I have ever seen is the banjo lele. Not only did I never hear about it, I asked a bunch of people and they also, musicians mind you, had never heard of it. And it's so cool. And if you already know the ukulele, I think this is the coolest thing to pick up and you already know how to play it. Or if you're planning to learn the ukulele, get this bad boy. It adds such a fun sound to anything you'd normally play on a ukulele. It's so cool. It is so neat. It is a combination. Is it a combination of a banjo and a ukulele? So yes, it has the body and neck and shape of a little banjo, but it only has 4 strings and they're plastic ukulele strings. So they are arranged the way ukulele strings are, where like, I believe a banjo works the same way, similar to a guitar, where the strings go biggest to littlest. Ukulele strings don't work like that. The second string is the biggest string, and he is the same. And then when I learn him, I gotta show Lena. No one has seen this yet, because I only just brought it when I got back from the UK. Because I bought it there. Another raid. Welcome, dudes. Hello, welcome. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, I gotta get Lena to play this, because she already knows how. They're kind of pricey. By the way, they're kind of pricey. This is why I have to stop spending money. What I was told to do after I learned how to play it with plastic ukulele strings is that I should then switch them out and restring it with brass ukulele strings, which I didn't know was a thing either. Or copper. I can't remember what metal they told me. Am I okay? Do I sound like I'm not okay? That's alarming, because I was so excited talking about the banjo-lele. Maybe I'm not okay. I'm going on a rant about a banjo-lele. Anyway, I was told about copper or brass ukulele strings to replace the plastic ones, because the plastic ones are plastic, and the copper and or brass, I forget which one, is better, sturdier, sounds cooler. No, you're definitely okay. When someone asks if you're okay when you're having like a very excited conversation, you're like, oh shoot, what? Do I seem not okay suddenly? What's the concern? Do you play any other instruments? I play exactly 0. I'm gonna learn the ukulele / banjo-lele. And also, a little bit kind of wanna, for the fun of it, want to properly and legitimately learn a song on this. Because I just think it'd be funny if I could pull them out and I bust out a whole song. Just one. I only wanna learn one. It cannot be that hard. It can be. It definitely can be. But I kind of want to... He's so little, I can carry him around in my purse. And then at parties, whip out my harmonica and play a whole ass song. She's funny. But long story short, no, I don't know currently how to play any instrument yet. Not any. Play piano, man. I wonder how hard that would be to learn. I'm gonna have to look up easiest song to learn on the harmonica next, but this guy's gotta come first. I'm making a commitment. I put money on him. Other things in my Amazon wish list that I'm trying to not buy because I don't actually need, and we'll wait to see if I need them. A copper, that's not gonna show up. A copper tea kettle? I already have like a pale blue, really, really cute one. So I don't need it. Can you figure it out? Do the beauty guru thing. You're supposed to be a better camera. Why is this hard for you? It's trying so hard. Stop looking at my fingers. That's you. You get the idea, I guess. Why is it not focusing? Oh, he almost had it. You got it, little guy. Maybe back here. Maybe back more. You get the idea of it. It's really pretty. It's like a really pretty pink copper. Don't need it. It's $150. So I'm waiting. And I already have a tea kettle and I don't need him, but it's cool. This jacket from Alfred Eden, because it looks super awesome and I don't need it. I live in California where I can't even wear a jacket. Why is it not working? I put a bunch of cooking things. Look at this guy. A mushroom neon lamp. They're all blurry. It doesn't matter. He's kind of sick though. Also, mushroom cocktail glasses with little froggy stirrers. That's not a froggy stirrer. I looked in the blurry reflection on Streamlabs. It's just a leaf in the cocktail that this person made. Got really excited. Wish it was a froggy stirrer. Just mushroom glasses for cocktails. Still cool. Still awesome. Still a fan. And last but not least, there were other things that I skipped over, but I'm showing you the highlights. All the things that I do not need to buy, but can you blame me for really wanting to? Heen Duster plush from Howl's Moving Castle. Please, please. This is one you have to see. You have to see him. There. It's Heen from Howl's Moving Castle, but it's a duster. So obviously I need these things. Obviously, I already have a Calcifer spatula because I love Howl's Moving Castle. Are these real raids? I know my Streamlabs, I've just never had so many all at once. Streamlabs doesn't show me every raid that comes through for some reason, and I don't know why. But welcome. Welcome anyone who's just joined. You need them all. That's what I'm saying. But I'm waiting to see how long I can go before I buckle, or not buckle down. Opposite, because I'm not going to be buckling down with my spending. I will be breaking, and then we'll end up buying it. We'll see how long I last until that happens, though. Be broken, buy things. Gosh, is the temptation just so strong, though. It is so strong. Anyway, that's what I got going on. I uploaded on my second channel today. I got lots more planned for the second channel. I think the next video you see will be the Ace questions. I'm gonna try and make myself do the closet, trying on everything in my closet one, because I gotta get rid of some of the clothes in there. But then also, it'll be a fun challenge to pull out some clothes in there. And if I can make an outfit out of it that I like, then that's a good reason to keep it. If I can't, we send it on to Goodwill. I already have a really giant bag of clothes in my trunk that I do have to take there, but I don't think I can lift it by myself, and I'm too scared to ask somebody to help me, so it just lives in my car right now. But I'm leaving all that stuff on my wish list also because eventually my birthday will come around and my family's gonna be like, give us your Amazon wish list. And I almost never have things in it, or I just put absolute garbage in there just to have things be put in there. This way, I actually have things I want, and I don't have to spend the money on them because I don't really need them right now. Do you have a name for the banjo-lele? I do believe that it had been settled as Bing Bong. His name is Bing Bong. I can't think of a better one than that, honestly. I can't think of a better name. Kale Salad, thank you for the Prime. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Is that from the TikTok? No, but I didn't know this was a TikTok. Wilbur started saying Bing Bong first. And Bonk. That's another one that I think could have come from so many places, but we're all just stealing things from each other. This is what friendships are, is you just steal the things that your friends say and make it the thing that you say, and then you say it to other friends and then make it the thing that they say. And no one really knows where it started. And I don't know which parts of my personality I also stole from my friends, but it's all of my personality. It's just little pieces of other people's. And it now makes me who I am today. One of which is saying Bing Bong for no reason, and also bonk and rats. And that one came from TikTok. That's my favorite TikTok. I end up saying bonk now because of y'all. It's just so good to bonk people. It's also just real good to just say Bing Bong. What's the other one? Oh, a taco a day. That one I already explained the story it came from, but you know what they say. This is the origin of that, at least. I can say that I started that one. You know what they say. A taco a day. Piggy dipping. Oh, bless you. Hi. She's awoken. You've been sleeping so soundly today. She's been so talkative lately, too. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. Big yawn. A taco a day. She's meowed 320 times. She meowed so much yesterday. She had so much to say to me. Right? Can I get another one? Nope, she's back to making bread and burying her face. She doesn't want to be seen. She doesn't want to be perceived today. And I'm going to respect her boundary on it. The princess is awoken from her slumber. And right back into it, too. Do not perceive her. You hit this goal if you want to perceive her. That's what she's grumpy because I keep showing you my cat. And it's supposed to be... That's the goal. You know what? This is the wrong number also. We're fighting an uphill battle against the expired gifted subs, which is just every day on Twitch. I'm so excited about our subathon. I'm gonna look for the things I need to buy. I do have to spend money because I have to get like a cord. I don't know how to get my phone to cast to my Streamlabs to then stream me here and my mobile game here. But I'm gonna figure it out. For our subathon, what are the other things we're gonna do for the subathon? I'm gonna build my Lego. We're gonna play, which game was it? Unpacking. We're gonna do chat controlling the stream. We're gonna learn the song on the banjo-lele. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Ethan to help if he knows. I think it just is a chord. I think I really just need the capture card and an adapter for my phone, but I don't really know. Pokemon card opening and a new starter, Stardew Valley world. Or not chat controlling the stream, chat controlling Minecraft, rather. We're gonna have crowd control in Minecraft for just a throwaway server where I'm gonna try and beat the game and the chat's gonna try and either stop me or maybe will be kind and help me. But everything that you do to affect the game will cost bits, I believe. Is how it works. Stacy, welcome, dudes! Hello. We're just here doing a little chatting. We're actually just chatting about a subathon I'm doing at the end of the month where we have a lot of exciting things planned, a lot of goals to hit, because we're gonna play through whole games. We're gonna open Pokemon cards. We're gonna learn the banjo. That's one of the things we're gonna do. And we're gonna build a Lego. Look at what Lego we're gonna build. This is gonna be on the 27th of February. I'm gonna do a subathon. Maximum amount of time of the subathon will be 12 hours. I'm gonna build this Lego. I don't know how I'm gonna do the Lego stream part. I think I'll just have a second camera, which is my old camera, and just have it pointed down. But that'll probably be like a little lower third, lower fourth section is the Lego hand cam. The rest will be me. Is that the one that the leaves are frogs? Yes! If you can see, if it'll focus now, because this should be easier for it to do. Oh, come on. Can you tell? They're little frogs and little flowers. It's cool. I'm gonna do this side, because you could build it this way or this way, but I'm gonna build it the pink way. It's just too pretty to not build it the pink way. I really am excited. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though. Like I said, I love buying little shelf knickknacks, but I don't have the shelves for these. I don't have the shelf space for a bunch of shelf things. I'll probably find a place to put it on my desk. I need to clean off some of the things on my desk. I leave a gap for Star-Lord to lay on, like a big gap on the right side of my desk. For a big spot for her to sit, lay down, or she'll jump from my desk to my dresser that's over there. So I leave that space empty, but then the other side, I mean, here's some of the Pokemon cards we gotta open, but I have a bunch from the new set that we're gonna open. I have my comic book over here. I could probably clean up this whole side. I have my Animal Crossing. I have my Animal Crossing Switch docked over here. I did a little desk tour on one stream where I was just pulling out the things that I have on my desk. Look at also, though, on my Animal Crossing Switch, Megan got me these little joystick guys that have lemons. It matches this perfectly, but it also kind of blends in well enough with this blue where they're so cute, and they're just like little grippies for the joysticks. Isn't it cute? I'm in love. I love the Animal Crossing Switch so much. Now I have 2 Switches. Oh, that's another thing. I almost bought the yellow Switch Lite. That would have been a waste of money because I have 2 regular Switches, and I just liked it because it was cute, and I never bought it, and I forgot until right this moment that I wanted to do it. Probably for the best that I didn't. But boy, was that a good spend, was the Animal Crossing one. I had to have it as soon as I saw. I had to. Storm, thank you for the $1. I have 2 questions. Do you think you and the Phasma Squad will play in silence before we go away again? I got a few weeks before I'm going away again, so we can definitely probably get that done. Do you have a favorite song or band? I've been vibing to for the coolest kids playlist. Ooh, who would I say is my favorite right now? I'm not good at having a favorite band, but let's pick a favorite song right now instead. Let me go to the most recently added. I'm gonna say Sun by Two Door Cinema Club is my favorite right now. The one that I'm jamming out to the most right now. Go follow my Spotify playlist. I add music to it regularly. I just added a few new songs recently because I kind of had a little break from adding songs to it. I wasn't hearing anything new for a little while. But it's linked down below in the little Spotify. Thank you, Storm, for the $1. Oh, and we have a command for it. Is this the old playlist or the new one? I want it to be for the... Oh, it's just to me, isn't it? Oh, heck yeah. Is only Current Vibes public? I thought the other one was public. I thought only the Coolest Kids one was public. Maybe it isn't. Oops. Well, whoops. Wait, more vacation? No, not vacation. Not all the traveling is vacation. I am going to work. But the next time I'm traveling isn't for a few weeks. I'm going to France. It is for work. I cannot tell you what it is for yet, but hopefully by the time I go on that trip, I can tell you why I'm going. I'm not sure when they're going to let us tell you what we were going there for. But Imaginary Carrie, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Photos, please. France is so pretty. Yeah, because we're going to have a little bit extra time this time. Who is we? Well, you should have known already that Scott was also going to France, but that is the only other person that I will speak on. It is public, it's just not added to your profile. Oh, oops. Well, I'll go add that then. What was I saying? What trip? We never heard of a trip to France? Oh, you might have missed it then, but there definitely was a point where I was talking about that trip to France, which this time we get more time in France. The last time I only didn't get, this is what happened the last time I went to France. I had to be back for MCC. That was the only thing that I needed to fly back for. So, and I also couldn't fly out any sooner. So they flew me in. I left on the 8th of whatever month, I forget. I went on the 8th, landed on the 9th in the afternoon, went to sleep by 6 p.m., woke up at 3 a.m., stayed awake until our thing, had like a little bit of a nap again, and then had to go to the thing at 7, and then they were finished with me by noon, actually 1 p.m., because I had to then immediately go to the airport as soon as they were done with me and they were on lunch break, send me to the airport to fly all the way back home. I was in France for less than 48 hours because I had to get back, because then I flew back on the 10th, came back here around 2 in the morning, and then the next day was MCC at noon. So I had 0 time to do a little outfit in France, do a little picture of anywhere in France. I had just gotten lucky enough to see the Empire State Building, the Eiffel Tower from my hotel room, so I took a blurry picture of that, and that was it. And then I left. But I had to do it like that, and I was exhausted, and my flight was super delayed because my layover in forget where, Georgia, I think, there were 2 guys that refused to put their mask on, so everybody had to get off the plane, and so I came back late, too. Man, I didn't have even a second to be jet lagged because I just never adjusted to France time and immediately came back, and it was all fine. Actually, it was really not that bad. The amount of flying, though. They also, I had some nice seats on the plane, which was lovely. And it gave me good food. Love plane food. How do you even have the energy to play MCC? I don't know. I might not have placed very well, though. I don't remember. It's all a blur. But now we get an extra day or two to actually just relax in Paris. So that'll be cool. Did you just say you love plane food? Clarification. I love business class plane food. When I am ever lucky enough to ever get to fly in the business class section, because I ain't ever paying for it, that food's good. They give them the good food down there. What's business class? It's like there's first class and then is business class. So it's almost the nicest, but not quite the nicest. And then it's like premium economy where they get like that little bit extra leg room. And then it's regular economy, or some airlines have like economy comfort, or I don't know what else, but I usually just fly regular, or I opt for the emergency seat because the row's almost always empty. I have read the diagram of what you do in case of an emergency up and down like it's nobody's business, and you get extra legroom, and no one ever takes those seats, and they don't cost extra money, so I usually sit there. Or just regular economy seats, or premium economy. That's usually, but those sometimes I'm not even wanting to like, I'm like, is it, if I'm flying just for 4 hours, is it worth it for the extra few $100s? I also like to fly Virgin Atlantic when I get to, or Delta if I'm in the United States, but most of the time if I'm paying for my own flight, I just buy the cheapest ticket I can get. Because an airplane ticket is the thing that I don't usually like to spend hundreds of extra dollars on for like something that isn't going to really matter to me after just 4 hours of a plane ride. It is a temporary experience. I will take the cheapest seat. And I'm little. Even in a regular economy seat, I can fully stretch my legs out underneath the seat in front of me. So that helps too. Just get up a couple times, stretch the legs, use the toilet. But I can legitimately fully stretch out my leg, knee locked, in a regular seat. It helps to be short. Do not fly Spirit. I don't fly Spirit. I will go for the cheapest plane ticket that isn't Spirit. I don't usually see them though. It's usually United that have just all the cheapest flights. Me too, Shelby. I bought a plane ticket for spring break and I refused to buy it until I knew it was the cheapest price. Because if I don't have to spend more on a plane ticket for a 4-hour experience that is just to get me from one place to the next, I am not going to. Chronisker, thank you for the year subscription. I appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. Did you end up buying those knee-high boots? No, because I'm practicing not buying things I don't need. However, I have been staring at them. I want these ones so bad. Tell me that I need these. Tell me that I actually need these. They are, I don't have the price in this screenshot. I believe $75. Actually, I think I saved the tab because I will be coming back to it. Also, can we talk about how the Rordle today was dumb? How can there be that many words that it could have been but wasn't? Let me go see if I found or kept the. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I think they're $75. They're $60. They're on sale. They were $75 when I looked the last time. Yep, we're buying them. Ooh, this is the best day ever. Oh my god. I need them though, right? This is the first. I'm so bad at this. But they're on sale today. Literally just today. It ends in 8 hours. Dolls killed. Suede Damar. Don't know if that's how you say that. Fine boots. They're on sale today. It's like I was meant to buy these today. Also, I'm so excited about it. You know what I like about a boot like this? I haven't had a tall knee-high boot. I feel like they were not in for a long time, and it was all about the short boots, little booties. You can dress up the biggest oversized baggy t-shirt, hoodie, sweatshirt, crew neck, long sleeve shirt, anything under the sun, get a little bit too many sizes too big, put on a pair of knee-high boots, and you look ready to go. I am in my Ariana Grande phase. Also, somebody mentioned when I was talking about wanting knee-high boots, I'm wearing extra large size hoodies and sweaters, and I will be wearing them with my tall boots. I'm a little scared of the heel though. I don't wear heels at all. Actually, can I show you a shoe that I bought and I haven't worn yet because I am afraid of the heel, because I don't wear heels at all. I can't walk in them. I'm uncoordinated. However, tell me that these aren't like kind of really cute. Kind of wasn't sure about them at first either, but I waited too long and I haven't returned them yet, so it's too late now. So I better learn to like them. I think they're really, really cute. I'm scared of the heel. I can do it. I can walk around in a chunky heel, I think. I can figure it out. I think it's mostly like a little skinny stiletto heel. I'm not about that. I cannot walk. Like, I look like there's a stick up my butt or something. I don't know how people do it. Where they're... Do you ever see that picture of Rihanna walking over a steel grate in New York City? Girl, how? How? I don't understand. But I thought these were kind of cute. They're so chunky. They're from Urban Outfitters. Haven't worn them yet. I have a little outfit thought of in my mind that is these with a little like white frilly sock and a black slip dress, like the little shiny little slip dress, you know what I mean? I don't know what else you call them. They're slip dress. And then I have this like cute little button up black sweater that has a really big, almost like a doily white collar. I think that's a whole fit that I'm gonna try. The cool thing about being short is that I should have no fear of wearing a shoe with a bit of a chunky extra couple inches because I'm already only 5'3". I'm scared of being too tall. I feel like I would intimidate myself in the mirror, but these boots, it doesn't look like, it looks smaller than those shoes, right? That heel isn't like too crazy. I think it's perfect. Size 6. I have a little foot. Sorry, do you want to see the sweater actually with the doilies? The doily collar? Because that feels like a bad explanation. I've worn it before. I wore it for New Year's like last year or 2 years ago. Ugh. Let me button it up really quick because... Hello? My Amazon Fresh order will be delivered soon. Yay! Oh, there was the doily. I had to move it so I could button it. I have to buy these shoes. I'm procrastinating buying the shoes because I'm like, do you need them? Will you find out in a week that you didn't actually need them? $60, but they're on sale. They're on sale. I'm just buttoning up to like the bottom button. Not the bottom button, the one below, before the bottom button. This is the sweater. I wore it. Where's the shoulder to this? Because the doily can be a little bit frustrating to work with. But you get the idea. Ta-da! I think it'll be cute. It's really cute. I wore it for New Year's a year ago. There's an Instagram picture of it. I like it. I haven't worn it since, but I've been thinking about it a lot. And I'm either gonna wear it with a little black slip, shiny dress, or just a little black pleated skirt. And my little shoes. Do I buy these boots? Add to bag. Let me add them to the bag and think about it for a little bit. And if I pay $5, oh man, shipping's $4.95 for 5 to 10 days. However, for $5.95, I can get them in 2 to 3 days. Now that's just a steal. They really, okay, and let's see. If there was one YouTube advertisement that has actually worked on me, like sponsorship that everybody was doing, I haven't ever gotten it, but it's Honey, and I actually downloaded it onto my browser, and I'm seeing if their codes work. Test the codes for me, honey. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Testing code 2. There were only 2 codes. They're from Koi Footwear too. That's what somebody told me was like a really good brand. I recently started coming out as asexual and I'm happy you're open about it. Makes me more comfortable in who I am. Heck yeah! Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you for sharing that. Dude. Let me check something real quick. Let me check something. Why do they all want my cookies? All of these websites want all my cookies. You can't have them. You cannot have my cookies. Sorry about it. Okay, so I'm not going to buy them from Dolls Kill. Apparently, they're an awful website and an awful company. I'm going to spend $20 extra to buy them directly from Koi Footwear because they do ship to America, which is awesome. Am I supposed to say no to cookies? I always do. If I have the option, I'm going to say no. All right, goodbye to that. It's $20 extra now. However, it was still meant to be, and I'm doing it anyways. I don't even care. Trying honey on here, too. I didn't know that. I've never heard of this company before, Dolls Kill. I've never shopped on their website, so I just never heard of it. But apparently not so good. Apparently not a great place to support. And I know that this footwear company has a website outside of that. And even if it's on sale on that website, I'm going to buy it directly to from the website they come from. It is not on sale anymore. That's fine. Oh, but honey saved me $8. It's basically the same thing now. And it all worked out in the end. It's like a few dollars more to buy it directly. But I'll take the hit. It's really okay. I'm buying them. Yeah. I'm doing a really awful job of this not spending money thing. But you know what? They're still on sale on this website, just for not as much as the other one. All right, we're gonna do. The shipping is $12. It's coming from the United Kingdom. That's why it's fine. It's fine because we're supporting the original people who made the boots. Continue to payment. It's listen, if I don't buy them now, I'm going to miss my window for these boots. And I just can't have that. Do I need them? Do I need them? I wanted either these are suede over the knee, or little like faux leather below the knee. Go stomping around kind of boot. Oh my god, I could actually just order it to the UK. Pick it up from Scott's house. Xylophone home. Thank you for the 9 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I need them. We're going to do a subathon at the end of the month. Just remember that and give me some subs. I support the boot by yes! She supports it. I have to do it. And complete order. And with that, the deal is sealed. I'm buying over-the-knee suede boots with a good chunky heel. I'm just so scared of walking around in a heel that I'm gonna break my ankle. I don't have strong ankles. I have snapped them multiple other times. Never broke them. Did snap something, though. I'm really not sure what. It was very unclear. I got an x-ray, and they were like, they're not broken. But everyone in the room heard them. Everyone in the room heard them snap. When did the music stop? Don't know what snapped, though. Also, Koi are really good quality. Yes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about them. I'm in my Ariana Grande phase. I'm going to wear a giant, massive hoodie in an extra large men's, and I'm going to wear my knee-high suede boots. You got clicky ankles? I got clicky ankles. I also got clicky jaw, and when I become aware of it, it's the worst time. Amber, thank you for the 500 bits. Here is this to cover a shoelace. Girl, these boots don't have laces, but thank you. I'll buy a new little shoelace for my Air Force Ones that also probably could do with a replacing, but I'm gonna try and just clean them. Start with that first. I realized after I edited and uploaded my everyday makeup routine video that it is, I sound so bougie when I make the comment of you don't have to buy new makeup brushes instead of clean them, because I did do that once. I do clean my makeup brushes every once in a while, but sometimes I just go and buy a bunch of new ones because I don't use a whole bunch of different ones. I use like 4 or 5, 6 of the same ones. I just happen to have like 200. But it sounded like such the opposite of a problem to be like, you can actually clean these and not just have to buy them new every time they get dirty. That is 100% what I do with my beauty blender, though. And I don't need to be doing that. I own so many makeup brushes and literally use 5. That's me, and I keep buying new ones instead of just cleaning the old ones. What was the start of this rant? I don't remember anymore. I'm very excited about my tall boot face, though. To be fair, I don't do anything crazy with my makeup that requires a bunch of brushes. I put up an everyday makeup routine video today that shows what I do. I am getting inspired. I have to finish Euphoria. So I couldn't watch it while I was in the UK. I didn't have a program I could watch it on. They don't have HBO Max. I have HBO Max. I pay for it. They don't have that over there, so I couldn't watch. And so I have only watched the first episode of Euphoria so far. The first? The second. I watched the first 2. I gotta go finish watching it, and I have been inspired to do fun makeup things again. I'm gonna start. Oh boy, I got so many rhinestones from the last time I got inspired by Euphoria. I'm gonna start gluing them all over my eyeballs. I'm gonna glue them all under my waterline. I'm gonna glue them into a whole wing shape. My wing's gonna be made of pure rhinestone, and I'm really excited about that. I'm not as inspired by doing a bunch of colors lately. I just really want to do a bunch of natural looking makeup and then a ton of rhinestones, man. So many glued on rhinestones. I also I do have this little container of a bunch of little rhinestones I bought on Amazon, and they were gonna last me forever. I mostly use the same size ones though, the like really medium ones. The super teeny tiny ones are hard to work with, and the really big ones are a little bit too big for the eyes. So I always go for the little medium ones. Where's my little rhinestone container actually? Is it here? Hold on, I'm gonna put this up so you don't see me walking away. Oh yeah, they're here. So I can show it. Oh, it's so dirty. You can't judge me, you're not allowed. So this is the container. It's a little bit cloudy. Am I gonna be able to get it to focus even slightly? So these ones, way too big, all of these. And then these ones here are the ones that I use. These are all too tiny, but notice how there's a bunch missing here. That's because it popped open in my suitcase on the plane, and all of the little ones poured out. Actually, correction. These 3 empty ones are the size that I would use. They're slightly smaller than these medium ones, but a little bit bigger than these teeny ones. All 3 of the containers that had the size that I used the most of poured out into my suitcase. So, I have hardly any left of the size I like to use for under my waterline that are like the perfect little size. And I have a suitcase pouch filled with them now. So every time I use that suitcase and pull clothes out, there's rhinestones flicking around and I just hear them hitting the floor. At least it wasn't glitter. True. I'm gonna have to buy more now though. Another thing I gotta spend money on. But I don't know how you use the absolutely teeny itty bitty ones. You gotta use a little tweezer. How do you grab the side of an itty bitty teeny tiny little rhinestone though? I just have no idea. Also, yeah, glitter never goes away, neither does sand. I took my car to the beach and now there's sand all over it. Also, I still have to get my tire replaced and I just remembered I didn't call them today. Oh, they're not gonna be open today anyway. I call them on Monday. I got the dummy little donut tire on my car still. Also, my car looks like a disaster right now from that road trip that I took because, so me and Wilbur, he was coming and visiting LA and we drove, because he can't drive, up to San Francisco. And along the way, he wanted to brush his teeth. So we had toothbrush and toothpaste from, we bought it at like a gas station. He brushes his teeth, swishes around some water, and he spits it out my window, and it's just all over the side of my car. It looks like a bird pooped, and it just sprayed so wide all over the side of my car. And I have to get my car washed, but I don't want to bring it into the dealership. They will wash it there, but I'm too embarrassed. I want to go and pay somebody else to clean it and then bring it to the dealership so I'm not judged for it. The theory was it was going to blow away in the wind. It was just mostly water and a little bit of toothpaste, but no, it's on my car. It's all over my car. And I've been driving around like that. I have not done anything about it. My dealership washes my car for free anytime I bring it in for like a little work done. When my car needs a little bit of work done, like I need a whole tire replaced. But I really kind of want to just pay to go to a car wash because I'm embarrassed by it. But also I'm going to be embarrassed there too. So I might as well just get the free wash. It's so funny though. But there is just white splatter across one whole side of my car. It's funny. He's lucky he didn't get kicked out of the car. Oh man. I guess I could have poured water on it while it was still fresh, but then I also did a little teeth brush because after we were eating snacks in the car, so I was like, that's actually kind of a good idea. So I did too. And I just swallowed it. Are you not supposed to do that? I know you're not supposed to do it regularly all of the time, but if you do it just once and it was the little teeny itty bitty bit of toothpaste, is that like, okay? It's worse. No! But what is one supposed to do? Already one whole side of my car is covered in toothpaste. Is the other side? I'm not about to get the other side. No, I'm not gonna make a match. Looks like two birds pooped on my car. I probably would have spit a little bit. Also, I was driving. Also, I was literally in the middle of driving. Pull over. Ah, you pull over. That's better. Listen, we were driving very slow along the coast. I only drive with one hand when I'm doing it's a straight line for a lot of the way, and I was brushing my teeth. But don't brush your teeth and drive. 2 hands on the wheel, 10 and 2. Actually, I believe they updated it to 3 and 9. I think is the new way of driving. I don't know, man. I usually grip like the bottom of the steering wheel. You're a special boy. Thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. But then you could spit it on the ground. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not happy about that. I wish I didn't tell this story anymore. But yeah, it was cool. It was a fun trip. And we had lots of snacks. And it was good. I'm judging you so hard. I wish I never told this story. I will never tell a story ever again. It's like every time I tell a story to like Meg and Joey when we're hanging out, I usually end up telling a story that I'm like afterwards is one of those moments where I'm like, that one was for one to keep to yourself. That one was one that you deserve to be made fun of because you just told it because you didn't realize that it wasn't going to be a relatable story. You were just going to embarrass yourself. And it happens a lot. I say things all the time around my friends and get made fun of for it because they're like, why is this what you're thinking about? I sneezed once. I sneezed once at Joey's house. I hate my sneeze. I thought I sneezed weird. And I apologized immediately after sneezing. And I sneezed. Said, I'm so sorry. That's my dad's sneeze. Because I sneezed like my dad and I was embarrassed by it. It was a funny sneeze. And everyone started making fun of me for apologizing for sneezing like my dad to the group. And they were like, I didn't even know you sneezed. Megan didn't even notice. And then I get made fun of forever now. Every time we're hanging out again, they remind me about the time that I apologized for my dad's sneeze because it was very dramatic. Like, I'm sorry, it's my dad's. No one noticed that I sneezed. No one cares as much as you think they do in your head. They don't care at all. Whoops, that sneeze belongs to my father. Because I sneeze aggressively, okay? I almost started crying because it was so funny because I get made fun of all the time for that. And it was really funny just the way I was like, I'm so sorry, it's my father's. At least you don't silent sneezing. I wish I silent sneezed. I wish I had a cute little chew. I don't. I really don't. I sneeze aggressive. Give your dad his sneeze back. I stole it. I also can burp like my dad now too. Stole that too. I did used to burp as a kid a lot, very cartoon-like, was very good at it. Got made fun of, because apparently you don't do that around your friends. At least not my friends. They were like, ew. And then I never burped again for years. Literally, I stopped burping completely. And I'm working on being comfortable enough to burp again because me and Megan were roommates, and it was part of the thing of us being roommates that we were gonna get comfortable enough to burp around each other because we both were like, you know, it was like a little bump we wanted to get over around each other, and we never did. We do still now try to burp in front of each other, and it's really too hard because we both are just too like self-conscious about burping in front of the other person. We're still working on it. Every time Megan has a soda, she was tempted after we weren't living together anymore. We got separate places. She was tempted to send me voice memos of her burping just to show me that she could do it. And it was really funny. We never got around to being able to. Every time we have soda at Joey's house or at her house and one of us can feel a burp, we always grab the other one to see if we could do it. I don't know why this is a thing. These are the stories that I shouldn't be telling. Also, Megan told me that she's telling her chat a bunch of different reasons why we don't live together anymore because people keep asking because they think something happened, which is just so funny to me because we're regular people. Sometimes nothing happened. Sometimes it's just boring and we wanted to live in different places. But she's telling everyone a different reason why we don't live together anymore. And it's always a different one, like because Shelby refused to burp in front of me, because Shelby is a menace to society, because Shelby would come into my room in the middle of the night and scream, and she's just making up reasons why we don't live together anymore. People always think there's a dramatic reason that anything ever happens if it's someone who's online. Sometimes there isn't one. Sometimes it's just a boring, there wasn't a thing. There wasn't a thing. We just don't anymore. But it's so funny to make up a bunch of different reasons why. But I did spill the beans now, and you know, every single one that she has told so far is a lie. It was because you scared her that one time on stream. I didn't do it on purpose, though. I was just coming into her room asking if she needed anything, I think. Or no, I was bringing her coffee. I was literally bringing her coffee, I think. I don't remember. But I believe I ordered Starbucks, and I went and knocked on, opened her door, and I scared her. Or her door was open and I kind of creeped in. She also, when we were living together, mentioned that I don't make sound when I move around the house. I walk kind of naturally. If I'm barefoot in my own home, which is always if I'm in my own home, barefoot, I have just a habit of walking on my toes. I kind of try to make as little sound as possible, just not to disturb anybody. But also I just naturally walk around on my toes if I'm barefoot. I'm a very, very light-footed little lady, and I would come around corners and Megan wouldn't hear me coming. So much so that I started just like coughing before I was about to round a corner, so she would know I was there. Because I'm so silent walking around the house. If I'm in shoes, I'm clunking. I don't know why as soon as the shoes come off, I'm a little dainty walking around on my toes for no reason. I don't know. In shoes, I'm clonking. I'm so heavy-footed. I'm chunking around the house in heavy, clunky shoes. But I scared her a lot of times in the apartment by accident because she didn't know I was there. Sometimes she didn't even know I was home. I'd be in my room, just with the door shut, and she didn't know I was there. I am quiet like a cat. I'm also told I breathe like a cat, because I have a very light but fast little pattering heartbeat. Kind of like a hamster, actually. I believe it's because you broke into her room when she denied being the imposter. Oh, that's the reason we don't live together anymore. That's the real reason we don't live together anymore. I also got complained on once by the downstairs neighbors. I do believe it was because of Rocket at the time in the bathroom. He got the zoomies in the middle of the night, and then they complained to our landlord, and he emailed us saying that the neighbors said it sounded like we were moving furniture. I don't know what they heard and what actually was happening, if it was just Rocket scampering around and like doing that thing where they are clawing at the floor to run, but they're kind of stuck in the same place. Maybe they thought that sounded like moving furniture. I don't know. We weren't moving furniture, but ever since then, I'm just very self-conscious about the noise that I leave when I'm walking around. I've never been an upstairs neighbor in a place. Well, I have been, but I've never been complained on for it. And I also am self-conscious in this apartment, which I told a little story of. I left a letter for the downstairs neighbor because it's a very, very small apartment, the one I live in now. And the floors are so creaky, and I don't know how much of it they can hear down there. So I was like, hey, I've never been an upstairs neighbor of such a small little apartment building. So if you hear me, I'm a little bit of a night owl. I'm real sorry. Send me a text from being too loud ever. Because I just don't know. But yeah, I think it was just Rocket having the zoomies. But maybe that's why I started walking on my toes. Because I didn't think I used to do that. But I also don't remember. Don't know really for sure. I've lived on the bottom floor of an apartment. I've also lived on a higher up floor of an apartment, so... But I never got complained on. I don't know what those people heard. I don't think we were making any noise at all. Do you walk up the stairs on your toes? No, I walk up the stairs on all four. That's a joke. I don't do that anymore. But who didn't do that as a kid where you're running up the stairs and you go all four full feral like a dog? Right? Also, I don't have stairs, so do I walk up the stairs on my toes? Maybe? I still do. Listen, sometimes it gives you that rush when you were a kid. Like something's chasing you up the stairs, so you run with your hands grabbing the steps. Sometimes you just gotta turn feral and run up the stairs with your hands first. All right, cool. I'm glad that ended up being relatable, because now it's like I'm feeling like I'm in a dangerous zone of telling a story that's too much. Telling a story that is relatable or telling a story that isn't, and I'm gonna embarrass myself. It's really a gamble every time. I just don't know which it's gonna end up being. Which is why you just have to be bold enough to say the thing in the first place. And if even one person relates, or none, honestly, I did my job as an entertainer. But I don't have stairs. I mean, I'm on the second floor, but I don't know why. There are different stairs. There are the stairs inside of your own home where it would be appropriate to go up them with your arms and legs. Hello, lady. And then there are the stairs that are on the outside of your own home, like to get up to the floor of your apartment, and I would absolutely not be going up them like that. What if you're in your apartment building, going up to you live on the 4th floor, hypothetical. You're in the stairwell. I'm not about to go up the stairs running up them like a wolf. Those are different stairs. That's a different setting. In my own home, yes. In the stairwell of my apartment building, no. Imagine doing that and someone's coming out one of the floors and sees you on all 4 going up the stairs. Chad, move. No. I guess I probably do walk up the stairs on my toes. I think I do. I definitely do. How do you do heel toe up a stair? I feel like you're leaning forward a little bit. It's awkward. I don't really know. Your neighbors just see you hands and knees running up the stairs. I don't have stairs within my apartment. I've never lived in an apartment that had its own upstairs. So that I never had. But growing up back home with my parents, definitely was running up the stairs with hands and feet. I would love to have an apartment that was like a 2-bedroom and had an upstairs. Oh my God, that'd be cool. A multi-floor apartment? That's luxury. That's luxury. That's probably $3,000 a month in LA, automatically. Point of view, Shelby gets locked in PAX West again and just loses it. I was so sad to see that thread got deleted. I ended up deleting my tweet about it because the person that made the original thread where they had gotten stuck in a stairwell. Does that remind you of anything? Or not even in a stairwell. They just got stuck on a weird side of a convention building because they went into the stairwell that said exit stairs. I almost was like, is he at PAX West right now? Is he in the same stairwell I got stuck? I don't think he was in Seattle, but I had to quote tweet it and be like, sound familiar? But then he deleted the thread and I don't know why, and it kind of sucks because probably dumb people on Twitter ruined it. So I ended up deleting my tweet, but I did. There's a story time on my YouTube channel of the time I got locked in a stairwell at PAX because I was trying to go to Cheesecake Factory for dinner with my friends, but it was the exact hour that the convention had closed, which meant everyone was leaving all at the exact same time, and all of the escalators were packed full, and there was a line to go down the escalator, and I'm on floor like 4 of this convention building. So I go down the hall because I remember seeing a sign for stairs. Why would you not just opt for the stairs? There has to be stairs in a building that has multiple floors. There's not just the escalators. Also, the elevators were out of commission, I believe, or just occupied by people who needed to use the elevator. So I was like, I'll take the stairs. It says exit. It couldn't be more clear. It said exit stairs. I went through the door, closed it, went down to the bottom floor. None of the doors down there could open. Went up 1 floor, checked all those doors. None of them opened. Checked the next floor. All of the doors. None of them opened. Back up to the floor I had come through the door in the first place. Door was locked from the outside. How? Is that not a hazard? How is where it says exit stairwell, because that is exactly what it said. I think I even went back and took a picture to prove that there was no other wording. It was not vague of exit emergency only, or it was just said exit stairs. You can't exit that way. It is locked everywhere. Mashu, thank you for the gifted 5 subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. The difference between my story and this guy's story was that some of the doors on the different floors he was checking were open, but all the lights were out. They were completely empty. There were no people around. There were like just lone chairs sitting in the room. The way he got out was he called like the lady at the front desk of the building to be like, hey, I'm stuck. The way I got out was I managed with my dying phone to get a signal at only one point of the multiple levels of these stairs because I walked all the way up and down. Got a signal to my friend to text them, and they came exactly to the door that I had gotten stuck behind and opened it for me. But the conclusion to both of our stories is that in these convention buildings, there are these stairwells that have 2 sides. They are not the same set of stairs. They're going to different sections of the building. There are public use stairs for the people inside the building that are guests, and there are workers' stairs that are a separate set of stairs completely parallel to the other set of stairs, but go to different places. So that, workers of the convention can kind of move around behind the scenes and go behind in these back rooms and doors, the back rooms, and not really be seen by the public. They kind of can just go about their business. They got the keys to these doors. Hi, love. Good morning. And me and this guy ended up on the wrong side of those staircases, where you're on the workers' side or something, I think. I forget. I wish, that the original thread was up because it explains these separate sets of stairs that are side by side better in it, but it is deleted and I don't know why or what happened, but hope the guy's doing good. He got out at least. Me and him were trapped in the back rooms and made it out. Oh, you going back to making biscuits, are you? She making biscuits. That's a good kitty. That's a good cat right there. It takes a pet like no problem. Anyway, I'm lucky I ever made it out. And then I got stuck in them again. But that was a whole other story. And now I know if you get stuck on these stairs and you can't open any of the doors, try and jump to the other set. Jump over the railing. Although I don't know how I ended up in them because I came from the public area. Makes no sense. Got lost in the Twilight Zone real quick. Found my way out. It was all good. She's a little baker. She's a little baker. She's a little baking cat. I'm gonna turn the air on because it's that time of day where it's kind of hot in here now. Spooky Brain's bringing in for a hug. I survived getting locked in the staircase. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how it didn't happen to anybody else at that convention either, because it literally said exit stairs. Why would you wait what was probably gonna be like 30 minutes to an hour to get from floor 4 all the way to the first floor by waiting in line for these escalators and everyone else leaving all at the same time, if you could take the stairs? And how did no one else make the same mistake I did? I just don't know. I just don't know. Would you recommend I watch Euphoria? Only if you're of the appropriate age. Don't tell me how old you are. Don't check with me if it's okay for your age. Check with the warning rating, or rating of the show. Check with your parents. I don't know if you were very young. Don't tell me how old you are. Don't tell me how old you are. Don't tell me how old you are. But if you are of the appropriate age and check all of the warnings for the show, I really like it. I have to finish the 2nd season of what's been released so far still. There's a lot of stuff that you may find triggering. There is a lot of nudity, drug use, and alcohol. It's a very mature show. And looks phenomenal, though. Really love the lighting, the makeup, and the clothes. Oh, the clothes this season. I haven't even gone past episode 2 yet. So good. The soundtrack, phenomenal. However, check to make sure it is appropriate for your age and that it won't upset you in any way, because there is a lot. There is, I don't know if there's a record, but there's one scene in season 1 that has to have more penises in one frame than I've ever seen in my entire life. Talk about uncomfortable. I'm Ace. I don't mind scenes that are nudity and stuff like that, but that was just too many. That was too much. That was too much. Also, the first episode of season 2. Also, that one had me just on the edge of my seat. Couldn't breathe the whole time. But, geez. Yeah, so just, there's a warning for you. Really great show, though. Phenomenal acting. I love so much Zendaya and Hunter. The characters Rue and Jules. Oh my, well, not even the characters, I was like the actors. Ooh, is it a good show? Potato Fox, thank you for subscribing. Monty Titch, thank you for the 400 bits. Appreciate you guys subscribing, sending bits, gifting. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. No spoilers, though, for season 2, please and thank you, because I'm only 2 episodes in. My request, again, only 2 episodes in, so I don't know if these things have been done or not. Don't tell me. Really want more Lexi, and I really want more Gia, Rue's sister, because I think she's so cute. And I really want to see more of her character in the show. And I love her outfits in the show a lot, too. I feel like very underrated, season 1. They didn't really, like, do the most with her fashion or makeup in the first season, but I thought she was stunning anyway, and I would really like to see more of her. And Fez, which I already know based off episode 1 that there's more Fez. I have seen screenshots of some of the outfits that are in the later episodes I haven't watched yet, and Lexi's outfits are so cute. I gotta know where they're buying the clothes for this show because I need some of it. She has this one outfit that has this little collar. Oh, I need it. I need it. I need it. I don't need it. This is part of the problem. This is part of the problem. All right, dudes. I think, that's probably where we're gonna wrap up. A little hour and a half chatting on a day I wasn't supposed to stream. I uploaded a video on my second channel, youtube.com/ShelbyGraces. If you're not subscribed to that one, I'm going to start uploading on it again. And if you're not subscribed to my main channel, which is just youtube.com/Shubble, give it a sub. It's free. If you're here watching and hanging out and you found yourself staying after a raid, or just found yourself here and it's a nice, comfy, cozy little spot, we play lots of fun games, and you're not following, maybe drop a follow if you forgot. And don't worry if you can't subscribe. Just thank you for being here and watching and hanging out with me. Let me make sure I didn't miss any hugs. And then I will send you guys off to somebody else. Make sure you go watch my second channel video. I was nervous to upload on that channel again after not uploading on it again in such a long time. I also get real nervous to do the videos that are no makeup at the very beginning, and I plowed through that section real quick just to get past it. Josie, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you guys for gifting so much. We're doing a subathon on the 27th of this month. We're gonna do a lot of fun things. Be there or be square. I don't know what time I'm starting. The maximum amount of time we're gonna be streaming is 12 hours, so I'll probably start at like 10 a.m. What you doing? That's a meow for the counter. Oh my goodness. Gray the color. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, dudes. We are nearing the end of my stream as well, but welcome. Thank you for joining us. I owe a hug to Cat Biscuits. Bring it in here if you're still here. We're gonna be wrapping up here in a few minutes. I'll keep chatting just a little bit since you guys just joined. Welcome, dudes. Here's my cat. Do you think should I disturb her? I'm not supposed to. We're supposed to wait for this, but it's a special occasion. We have new friends. Look at the butt. Wait, hold on. Let me at least show you. We're gonna get that butt high up in the air. Good girl. That's the spot she likes. That's so funny to me that they like that little back of the butt right at the base of the tail spot. Okay, she's had enough. But maybe just one more. Maybe just one more. All right. Go back to relaxing. Every cat loves it. Every cat loves that little spot. You give them a little good scratch there, butt high up in the air, having the best time, feeling so good, getting a good scratch. Shelby, Twitter has been having discourse that we need you to solve. Was it a lemon or an apple tree? The timeline is conflicted if you or Wilbur were telling the truth. You may never know. Now, this is a fun game I get to join in. Tommy and Wilbur love telling stories and then debunking what the other one said because they just had it wrong or were lying. I'm joining in now too. Who's the one who was lying? You'll never know. Do I strike you as the one who's lying? Do I really? Who do you really think? I feel like this needs a little boost. It's getting slowly darker. Shelby said you were the only one I could trust. That is the mistake that you made. You made that mistake. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm gonna start telling stories and just dropping one little lie into it, and you'll never know which part of it. No. I'm really not good at lying. I'm really bad. In fact, when I'm around people that I know they're telling a story that's a lie just to see what the reaction is, I can't be in the room for it if I know it's not true, because it's gonna be written all over my face. We went bowling, right? So we love bowling, right? While I'm in the UK, me, Scott, Wilbur, and our friend Joe all went bowling. And on our final game, we didn't care about what, we were goofing off. We edited Joe's score to say that he got strikes for every single frame except for the very, very last one. He bowled it for real. And we took a picture, and Wilbur kept telling people that Joe almost bowled a perfect game except for that last frame. Mind you, it's kind of obvious in the screenshot that we'd fake. Wait, did you guys get told the story like it was real? Oh no, this is why I'm not good at lying. I'm not good at keeping secrets. I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm not good at lying. I'm not good if I know it's a lie, keeping it a secret. I didn't know the story was told. I thought I'd be the first one telling it. Apparently it's already been told to you. And it isn't. Oh, activity. Where you going? Are you trying to burrow? Come here. Well, I'll bury you. Come back in. You want to bury? If you got to see the screenshot, it's more obvious in the screenshot. But anyway, Wilbur was telling the story while me, him, Tommy, and Tubbo were out just eating, and I was sitting there like this, laughing, couldn't keep a straight face, kept like giving a face like you can't let them walk away from this table thinking it's true. Well, that's a lie. And he was totally going to, but then I had to spill the beans because I felt bad. Even though it's a totally harmless story. Anyway, you didn't hear it from me. That stays here. I'm in so much trouble. And this is why I'm the Tom Holland of spoiling things. This is a trust exercise. Listen, he doesn't ever need to know. It made for a good story, and it gets good reactions, and we have the screenshot to prove it, although you can kind of see that it was edited if you know well enough that all of the numbers that were X's were green, and the whole rest of the scoreboard was in white. But you might just think, hey, that's what strikes look like, but some of us also got other strikes that were white, so you can tell that the green scores were the ones that were edited. But you keep that here. I'm gonna find out if you snitch. It's gonna come back to me because I'm gonna get in trouble. Not real trouble, but I'm gonna find out. So just trust exercise. If you can keep this here, I will continue to tell you the truth on all of these things, and we'll never let anyone else know. It'll just stay here. You can trust me that you'll get only the honesty from me here. But if you snitch, oh boy, that's the last story you're getting where I accidentally spoiled that. It's not true. Whoops. Someone clipped it and they're deleting the clip. Listen, I can keep being this inside informer for you if you just. Okay. Okay. This is covering my own butt too because I'm ruining all of these stories. But oh, I got scared. I got sent a message. I was like, oh, they knew. They know. Anyway. I don't know how to delete their clips. I don't know how you do it. I know how to do it, actually. I know how to do it. It's the FBI. The FBI is here and they're gonna bust down my door because I told the truth. I'm a double agent. Accidentally. And I just need you guys to keep the secret. I have so many clips that I've started deleting the old ones. I every once in a while do go through the clips that are made of my streams and delete whole scores of them, so long as they don't have a title. It makes it really hard for me to find the clips that are just funny moments that I could put together in fun little videos. So I always title your clips if you don't want it to get wiped, because I go through all the time and I just delete in the hundreds untitled clips. So just if you want to make sure it doesn't get deleted, gets kept forever, and is a nice moment that you want to have me see, give it a little title. Give them a little title. Get creative. Does anyone else get a lot of anxiety over writing an email, like either to your teacher, your boss, just someone, a client if you're older and you work a job? You get anxiety over what you make the subject. Wait, were you saying yes? I didn't even finish the question. You're just saying yes to, did anyone get anxiety? Do you ever get anxiety over what you subject the email with? Like what the title subject line of it's like titling an essay, but worse, I feel like. I email with brands a lot, you know. I never know what to put as the subject line. What? I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know how much I'm allowed to get away with a joke, which I try to do. I try to lighten the air of what can sometimes feel like really serious emails. Sometimes I'm emailing my doctor, and I don't know what the level of appropriateness it is to crack a little joke right up there in the subject line, because I wish I could remember the example that I had where it was like, I don't want to get into details what I was going to the doctor for anyway, but I just like to lighten the mood with a little, am I dying maybe? Yeah, there's a good example. Is that appropriate? Probably not. But does make me feel better. Tons. Maybe makes the doctor lower their like professionalism a small amount, and then I feel like, oh, you're human, and I feel comfortable telling you about my problems, because that's what we need to feel to go to the doctor and tell them about your problems. It's kind of, you have to, or maybe you are dying. I don't know. You're the one who has to tell me. So this spot is normal, right? These are the kinds of things I would title my, subject my emails with. I just never know. And I feel like anytime I send an email with a subject line, it feels like it's gonna always be judged like an amount. You gotta have a little bit of level of professionalism sometimes. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes. Let me go through my sent and see what I've done before. I don't think anything fun or crazy is in here. Plus, most of these sent aren't me who started the email. It's just brands with their own opening. But where are ones that I started? Where's ones that I sent out first? None of them. Literally none of these. I never send emails. I only reply. I'm not that proactive about sending out an email first. I always just am replying to the ones I get. Yeah, I don't even know, man. I don't know, but I get a lot of anxiety thinking about, what do I title this email? What do I write as the title? What happened? Why are we screaming? Time for a grippy sock. What? 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 Girl, what? You know what I saw a picture of that made me inspired to go back to learning how to crochet? Oh no. I didn't know. I didn't get it. I don't know. I didn't know. Oh, Autumn. Oh no. First of all, I just got excited about the idea that like grippy socks are just a great idea in general, because if you're trying to run fast around your house in socks, this is the only way to do it. Sometimes I gotta go places fast, and if I'm going fast in regular socks, I'm gonna slip, I'm gonna fall. So I thought maybe it was just a comment about the niceness of having little socks with grips for trying to run around your home in a faster pace. It was not about that. I didn't know. What I do want to make a comment on, now that you brought up socks, and I was about to go on a little tangent about how I want to go back to learning how to crochet. I want to make these. Are you going to focus? Are you going to focus for me? I want to crochet some neat little socks. And I was like, I'm so glad you brought up socks, because what a perfect time to talk about. Look how cool. I want to make socks like this. I do a little baseball slide in my socks. I want to make those. And I got real excited that what happened to lighting? Oh, we're adjusting. We're adjusting automatically. That was weird. Little baggy socks. I want to make those. And I got excited that socks got brought up. But also, putting on socks specifically to slide is also a fun time, because you could do a little slide into the kitchen. You could do a little slidey entrance to greet your family for breakfast or dinner. I don't know. But I want to make some baggy, loose, crocheted socks. Sounds like a good time. Sounds like cute. And having two different colors that they can kind of like be asymmetrical about and have a little swirly on the heel. I gotta learn how to make them. Or find a store on Etsy that sells them, because that might be easier. That might be better. Need more cute socks in my life. I have little ones that have little cat ears on them. I agree with you. Need more cat. I get so excited about getting socks as a gift now. That's a thing now. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap up. Go put on some socks and slide into your kitchen and or dining room and or living room to greet your family today. It'll be fun. They'll get a kick out of it. It's a good bit. I'm gonna go now. Bethany the Wild Child, thank you for subscribing. And Gay Chaos, thank you for the Prime. I missed that one before. Red Cinder, thank you for subscribing. I'm gonna send you guys off. I'm going to pick Tuhu. Please don't give me any suggestions. It is up to me. And I am gonna send you guys to Marielle, who I don't know what this game is, but now I'd like to go look at it. What is this? What are you? Ooh, she's playing Horizon Forbidden West. Okay, go raid Marielle. She's so sweet and lovely. But the absolute nicest people in her chat. If you don't know the rules, ask her mods. Don't break them by accident. And go in there bringing your good vibes. And thank you for bringing your good vibes here today. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for being so awesome. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably, I don't know what I'm gonna play tomorrow. Probably more Minecraft. We got a hardcore world we're constantly needing to do more and more work on. I'm not going to think about how many more streams I'm going to end up doing before I even put out episode 1, and I'm going to become so behind at uploading those episodes, but it's fine. I'll just always have content, I guess. But thank you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. What are you still doing here? Get out of here. You go.